They want us to change up everything. I don't think I'm going to do that. I may play good lift, though, because I feel like I like him in there. What else do y'all suggest? Now, I'm resting Bola and Andy Apan. Andy Apan could be a good change because Ashby's not been playing well lately. Raksaki has been doing okay. Bennett, yeah, we got Tommy Lay. We'll go with this. Well, hopefully we get some money. I need to look and see if it tells how much money we get for the championship. If we stay, I mean, we'll get money for participating in it, but that should be able to help us fix some things up. All right, Dave Challenor. He's got McNeil, Colwell, and Harris up front. He's parking the bus. Bagan, Mbete, McGinnis, Nelson, Sang, with Rowles and Broderick, and Dylan Phillips in goal. We're in the black kits. They're in their blues. Hey, JP, let's go!
L's down.
Except for that part. Hope you're having a good day. I don't think the championship prize money is too much, unfortunately. Man, I just need any money. Do you not understand? We are broke. Thank you so much, JP. That means a lot to me, my friend. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Drake FC going in. We're already like $1 million and something in debt. Four minutes in here. Cardiff passing the ball around nicely. They found McNeil. He's got through. Oh, and Jamie Cumming with an amazing save. Let's go. He was offsides anyway. We'll take it. They've already put cash in once. Here's Janelle Bennett. He does a great job. Dives in. Janelle Bennett in. Takes the shot. It's into the crowd. A souvenir for some fan out there somewhere. All right, let's pause. Let's see where we're at. 55-45, so not bad on that one. We've had 4 shots. They've had 1, so we're playing pretty well. They've parked the bus. We've kind of parked the bus with this counterattack. Nell Bennett back there doing God's work. Coming. Goes up to Ben. Ben up to Joe Hodge. Bennett again. He'll play it back to Melbourne. Melbourne. Oh, he keeps possession somehow. Here's Tucker. Tucker over to Andy Apan. Waiting for somebody to break. There's a good pass to Raksaki. He's behind. He goes over to Tommy Lay. Let's go! Tommy Lay coming through again. The formation change is paying off. Playing back just a little bit. Counter-attacking, and Tommy Lay coming off that broken leg. He was out for like 8 months, and it's good to see him. I don't like seeing a kickoff highlight, though, right after that. They'll play it up. McNeil again, and another block. It says Cardiff are enjoying themselves, but I felt like he was offsides on that, but I guess not. Corner for them. Ooh. Ooh. That was close. Hit the crossbar. 23 minutes in, 1-0. Drake's leading here. Got to play it over the top. Couldn't get Cullen. Janelle Bennett tracks it down. They'll round it up, saying to Nelson to McGinnis. Mbete to Rouse. I need to add to that I changed my numbers, colors on the players to WoW, World of Warcraft stuff. So it's like orange, blue, green, and gray. McNeil coming with a big save. All right, lads, y'all are doing well. I'm going to give you a little bit of praise. Of course, I get a throw in as soon as I praise them. All right, we'll head it out. Hey, Donderkey, how are you today, my friend? More golf? So that I could be jealous? Then Goodliff heads it down. We'll go back to Jamie Cumming. Cumming tries to hit Cullen on the run. Bennett, Cullen. And a little 1-2 here. We'll cross it over to Tucker. Tucker plays it up. Rokseki, he's in again. Oh, good slide tackle there, but he'll get control of it. Looks to cross it. There's Bennett. Lay back to Hodge. Melbourne comes in, takes a shot. It's off the crossbar. Saki sends it in. Oh, my Lord. My heart can't contain all this excitement. Rokseki in. Colin plays it forward. Janelle Bennett, he's into the box. Janelle Bennett takes a shot. It looked like they kicked the ball. They're going to get a goal kick somehow. I swear it looked like the defender kicked that away from him. Oh no, he just set off the crossbar. Yeah. I see how it is. The sun just come out here. Andy Pan takes a shot. It's into the crowd. But it's definitely not golf weather yet here. In there, Melbourne to Bennett, Janelle Bennett. It's blocked. The keeper's down. Oh, if we could have got a hold of that one, we would have had another goal. But they're on the counter here. They play it forward. Ben Goodliff disrupts that, though. 32nd minute, corner for Cardiff City. They had a chance. It goes wide. Seki leading the offense up here. Plays it forward. Oh, that was a bad pass. Melbourne will recover. They play it up. Janelle Bennett looking to cross. He's got a man in the box. He's got to find the space. Over to Hodge. Hodge charges in. Loses the ball. He'll get it back. Somehow he takes a shot. It's crazy. What type of rangefinder were you using? I had an old one. I'm trying to sell it. I'd like to get one of the newer ones. Like the one I used was like a hunting one. I have it listed on Facebook for 60 bucks, but I may cut you a deal. Another shot to the skies. $25 and he'll travel to get it. What? I'd rather pay shipping to keep you away. All right, halftime. We got a 1-0 lead here. Things look good. They've completed 90% of their passes. We've not won a lot of headers today. No yellows and no reds. That terrifies me. Get things kicked off here in the second half. I'm going to try to get it out there early. Tucker heads that one away. They keep it alive, and that ends the highlight. Glad they showed us that. Extended highlights are amazing. If we win this game, we'll be at 50 points, which they said should be good enough for safety, but I don't know this year. Corner for us, Janelle Bennett. We have nobody over here. What is going on? I know what it is. I bet because it's a new formation, it's not loaded. Nope. You have to save that. Or it doesn't. You have to save it in your tactics. Raksaki steals the ball, takes a big shot. Oh my God, he's a one-man wrecking crew. Unfortunately, corners seem very messed up in this game. It's like you have to really move stuff around every game. Tucker, oh, Phillips with a save. Get another corner here. With Janelle Bennett. Let's see, we've got not really a lot of people there. Bennett. Joe Bagan kicked it out of bounds or out of play. So we'll run it again. They're just a lot taller than us. 63 minutes. They made a change. I don't know if Cullen is starting to get a little wore out, but he's playing decent. Free kick for them. Off the wall. Colwell's going to end up with it. Hodge, great defense. Great defense to pull that back. All right, they've made 3 changes. That may force me to do something here. Everybody's playing so good, though. Jamie Hamilton's nervous. I'll bring in Brandon Cooper. Do a defensive sub. I'm going to bring Oko Flex in up here. How about that? I don't want to change anything in the midfield because they're playing decent. All right, corner kick. Nell Bennett sends it in. Heads it. Mbete clears that out. Melbourne heads it. They'll still get a hold of it. Hodge is there. Plays it back. We're playing a little tennis match now. Back and forth across midfield. Cardiff will establish control. Let's go balance for this last part of the game here. Hodge again. Sends it up to Oko Flex. Couldn't get it, but Janelle Bennett does. Bennett the flex. Back to Tucker. Tucker to Tommy Lay. Plays it up. Raksaki is through. Raksaki into the box. Takes a shot. Phillips with a diving save. We'll get a corner from it. India Pan steals his toy. Goes to Cooper. Hodge. Tucker. Tucker plays it over to Bennett. Janelle Bennett dribbles it back. Hodge over to Melbourne. I feel like we're very naked over on that left side. He crosses it over wisely. India Pan pulls it back to Coop. Tucker. Indy dribbles through, tries to get some space, pulls it back again. We're just baiting them in. Cooper to Hodge. In. Oko Flex is in. Oko Flex. Oko Flex. What a move. Oh my God. He made their keeper look silly. Oko Flex. The keeper jumped out of his shoes on that one, and that may solidify the win. Oh my Lord. Armstrong Oko Flex. Let's go. Yeah, y'all gotta love Oko Flex. I mean, that's just the name you have to love on a shirt. Hodge. Hodge is somebody I brought in and we signed. He's really decent. He is injury prone. He was out for part of the season, so getting him back was a big deal. We've got to decide what to do about his contract. He is 22, though, so we'll just have to see. Oh, you just meant for the game. Yeah, 8-4. '80th minute. 2-0 Drakes. These are 2 games I said we had to must win, and we so far we're doing it. We'll see if we can keep it going. Oko Flex again. Oko Flex into the box, takes a shot. Phillips had to dive and extend for that one. Holy cow, Oko Flex has broke out of the mold here. Melbourne keeps it alive. Janelle Bennett. Oh, he just left it for him on a platter. My gym doesn't have an Oko Flex. Man, you got to get out of Planet Fitness. Oh, my God. They almost got one back there. That was close. Good gravy. Okay, hold on. Let's just slow this down just a little bit. Let's waste time here. I think we're going to do it. Unless they get something magical here, which has happened before at FM. Broderick goes in. Mullen, just put him in. Here's Janelle Bennett. Bennett back. Simpson up to Broderick. Winkle, Simpson, McGinnis. Oh, Cole coming. Let's go. Three minutes of extra time. We're in the 93rd minute, so hopefully. Getting good lift, gets it. Bennett crosses it over. Mullen holds on it for just a minute. Tommy Lay shows some footwork. Tried to send it up to Seki. Seki's probably out of juice right now. Their keeper comes way out, tries to get some distance on it. Andy Apan's going to go back and grab that one. He'll send it over. They're really running for the ball now. Melbourne. Okay. Okay, we're back to this. Melbourne dribbles down, pulls it back. Plenty of room in the middle. Tommy Lay. Andy Apan looking. Shoots it. It gets deflected, and the keeper will grab it. And that's going to be the game. We get another win. We needed that. That may have just saved us. That may have just saved us. Joe Hodge was your player of the match. With an 8-5. Cumming was right behind him with an 8-2. Nobody gave us a chance. Not even our board. And that sends us back up to 13th mid-table. We hit that magic number of 50 points. Still just 8 points out of relegation with 4 games to go. Anything can happen. World War II fan wants to join the character name list. Let's see. Need to bring this up. You're the 6th name on the list. World War II fan. There we go. All right. So I still don't think we're safe yet, but we're in a better position than we were when we started this stream today. Burnley have guaranteed a playoff spot. Is it possible to tell us your thoughts on what can only be described as a deeply disappointing performance, please? It was an absolute omnishambles. Is that really a word they use over there? Omnishambles? Omnishambles? That sounds very Final Fantasy-esque. Steven, you must be delighted with that result. We were excellent and thoroughly deserved this win. I'm so proud of the team. How would you assess Jamie Cummings' efforts out there today? I thought he was imperious and put that sort of performance that we know he's capable of. Recent reports have suggested that you're keen on making Jesarun Raksaki a permanent one. I would love to, but we'll have to see on his side. Janelle Bennett has been super important. 11 assists have earned plenty of praise. He's been brilliant. Hodge on fire. He's on fire. Give him a handshake. He's very happy. Burnley are playoff bound. All right, 2 games coming up that we should be able to get points out of. I'm not saying wins, but points. So, you followed the channel. You know what you did was wrong. But the question is, how are you going to make things right? Hey, Geezer Dre, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
Hello there.
All right, the relegation scrap approaches the final battle. Yeah, I have a few things where I play dress up and record myself. It's sad. Hello from the States. There's only an ocean in between us, but that's okay. Let's see here. Are we listed on the scrape? Some are on after-hour sites. The 5-year one that went out yesterday, that was something. Or the 4-year, 5, whichever one it was. Rotherham away. Luton Town at home. Brentford, who's second, away. And Watford, who looks like they've slipped a little bit at home. So we've got a hodgepodge of games, but we are listed on teams that could get relegated. Look at this. What is this? 12, 13 teams that they're saying could get relegated? Because it's so close. That is crazy. What a crazy, like, the championship is just bonkers. We are 1.4 million in the hole right now. We've lost 1.3 this year. But I always go to this and point it out. Brentford, who we play second to last, is spending $51 million a year on their salary. We are spending 4.5. Oh. Oh, it says now our finances are insecure. That's not good. I actually didn't notice that until just now. I just flipped to that. Where's the rules? I thought that. Well, what's hurting us is we're paying that $150,000 a month for our new stadium construction, which really sucks. I wish it told me. I think it's due to be done after this season. Let me check. They're mad because I'm not playing direct soccer. Build a new stadium in progress. I thought they started it. I just don't know how to check when it's finished. Because I know we're paying for it. That's not a good projection. I swear it said they started at the end of this season, and I think it was going to be done after the season, like in June. It could be 2026, though. So do stadiums take 2 years to build? They started before the season. So I don't know. Man, I love that my double inner ear infection is still bothering me. This ear feels better, but it feels like it's got sand in it today. And this ear doesn't hurt when I chew anymore or move my mouth. So. Double inner ear infection J. That's going to be his new name. Sir Francis Drake going to this away game with every chance of walking away is something against slight favorites against Rotherham. I don't believe you, whoscored.com. What do you all have? Is that an actual thing? Rotherham know if they win all their remaining matches, they will avoid relegation. Drake FC could secure their place in next season's championship if they manage to defeat Rotherham and results elsewhere go in their favor. Yeah, the weather has tore us up here in Kentucky lately. I think the sun just come out. Like it was, what, 20s last night? Maybe low 30s. We're up to 48 today. The real feel is 55. So, yeah, it's. I feel like a little kid when I still get inner ear infections, but it is what it is. I'll send my assistant. I don't feel like talking to them. I need to concentrate on this. I may go back to this. So we can get Bellingham back involved. And then I can always switch if things get bad. Brody Hughes looks like he's coming back from being injured. I don't think he's ready to go yet. Oh, I need to go save the tactics on that thing so it doesn't screw us over anymore on this. Because it makes no sense you have to do all these separate. It didn't do it. Wait. There we go. Okay. I still think a simpler system would be to put numbers out there and then you line your guys up in the order you would like them to be in that. And then obviously if 2 and 3 is not there, then 4 would go into the 2 spot. It would just be a much simpler thing. All right, board expectations a draw, but they think Rotherham's going to get the win, and the supporters think the same thing. Well. Poor Amari Miller. He's missed like the whole season. Sad. All right. We need a big W today. I do think I'll go more direct. Let's come out not blazing balls to the wall. All right, teams are warming up. We're in decent form. It's been a long time. It's been about 17 games since we've seen that. They're in poor form. We're on the road today. It looks so much better to see us in 13th instead of having to scroll down and see us. Been on a good run lately. So go out there and do your best. Oh, we're in the tunnel. What is this? You need a win today to guarantee survival and avoid relegation. Have you picked the right team to get the job done, or are you confident? I picked a good team to win, and I feel we've got a good chance. Can you explain Drake FC's struggles away from home? I'll catch some stick for this, but we've had so much bad luck, it's not even funny.
But the question is, how are you going to make things right?
Hey, Missionelli, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
Hello there.
Andrew Madley is the referee today. It's 64 degrees. I'll give you all a temp on that one. That seems warm. I bet y'all are up in like 20s on your little... No, it's just 17. Okay. See, that makes no sense. Ogbene, I guess that's how you said that. Rathbone and Washington. They do have 5 in the back. Of course they do. Williams, McCart, Watts, Humphreys, and Kioso. Barlaser. I'm sure that's not how you say that, but I'm going to call him Barlaser from now on. And then Ben Whiteman. Man, if my name was Barlaser, that would be great. Oh, man. Yeah, JP, we do not... I can go anywhere in the world and my allergies don't kill me as much as they do here at home. And living in the southeastern part of the state, it was even worse. Now that I'm more centralized, which you know what I'm talking about, it's not as bad, but it's still bad. All right. Let's get a W. Good defense, Freeman. Over to Hodge. Joe Hodge sends it up to Harrison Ashby. Harrison Ashby pulls it back, looking to send it over. There's Joe Bellingham. Bellingham cuts in, takes a shot. It's over everything. We really got to work on his shooting. If he's going to be with us for long term, what is his shooting? His finishing is 9. His long shots is 11 and getting better. What is he working in training? Attacking movement. Off the ball, anticipation. I have to think about that. Your kids have been snotty. I grew up in a house with smokers, so I had chronic bronchitis my entire life. So, like, I didn't know that allergies were hurting that as well. Free kick there, coming with a big save. And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, oh man, I thought these things would go away. Nope. Oh, Harrison Ashby come charging in. He's in the box, does a good move. He's got Bola. Talaji loses it, but gets it back. Regains composure. Looks in. Looking to send it over. Pulls it back again. Oko Flex. Oko Flex taking down the box. Have a word, ref. Oh, my Lord. Nonsense here today in Rotherham. And they play it up on the counter, and they're going to get a goal on that. And, of course, it's the guy's first goal of the season because why not? A terrible no call on one end leads to a counterattack goal on the other. Let's see if we can get the equalizer. We're 16 minutes in here. Hodge back to Ben Goodlife. He sends it over. Bola back in. Oko Flex ends up with it. Oko Flex takes a shot. He should have probably passed it. Freeman heads it away. It goes out. Did I get a Freeman too? Maybe I'm going crazy. I'm going to demand more. Oh, God, they're throwing it in. Watch us score. No, that's a terrible throw in. I definitely should demand more. The rain just stopped all of a sudden, and it got brighter. I don't know if you all just noticed that, but my eyes, like, freaked out. And they're really pushing on us now. Corner. Williams. McCart. Oh, my God. 2-0 Rotherham already up on us. All right, we're gonna definitely switch. We're gonna go back to the. I don't know why I come into this one changing the formation. I did. I thought nothing would matter. A free kick. Oko Flex gonna get talked to here. Whoa! You got a what? That didn't even look bad. Oh my heavens. Well, we're not going to secure not being relegated today. Unless some miracles happen. Miles Layburn, he's going to play that one up to Nick Freeman. Freeman. Hodge. Hodge double teamed. Freeman sends it in. Cullen, he couldn't get the head on it. Yoso comes back the other way. A counterattack here for Rotherham. Good, guys, you all got to quit slide tackling. This ref hates us. He sent our man Oko Flex out. They go up the top to Washington. He'll send it back to Rathbone. And his up back, Whiteman. Short passing here, McCart. Back to Watts. That's going to end the highlight. I'm going to try to encourage the team. I know that I yelled at you all earlier, but I really want you to play well now. But it's... Oh, off somebody's face. They'll get a corner kick. Ben Goodliff heads that one away. I tried to remember. Who was that hustle there? Bellingham. Good to see that. I cannot believe Oko Flex got sent off that early. Oh, we're just gonna have to really sit back now. This is already a counter-attacking formation, but being a man down, FM's just trying to keep the drama of the season going. Yeah, they've kind of taken over the game. Makes sense when you're playing with an extra man. Coming with another save. I feel like all the highlights the rest of the way in this game are going to be us just trying to keep the ball out of our box. Let's see if we can get one back here before half. Or we can turn the ball over. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, Cummings saved that one. Ebola. Let's see what we can do here. Bellingham just gets bullied. Oh, God, he fell in the goal. I usually yell at the computer for that. And this time we did it. He falls in there. I don't know. It's close. All right. I honestly don't know what to do at this point. We're going to have absolutely nobody out here on the sides. Could bring him back. Oko Flex. Why are you fired up, Oko Flex? You're not even playing. You're already in the shower. You've ruined it for everybody. Free kick for them. For Barlaser. Miles Laburn gets a hold of it. Let's see if we can counter here real quick. Cullen, good move around the edge. Pulls it in. He's got Hodge. Hodge dribbles into the box, looking for somebody, chips it over, and we'll get a corner from that. Headed out. Nick Freeman gives it up. Oh, we had a chance there to attack. We've had 5 shots, none on target. They've had 13 with 5 on target, 2 goals. Flex is ready to come back out now, right? Colin sends it back to Talaji Bola. Bola cuts in. Good move. Somebody. Oh, Colin misses over the crossbar. Oh, that was our chance to get one back right there. We blew it. Great move by Talaji. Foco Lex. He's subbing in. Well, that's over the top. Laburn, why would he head that forward? Why would you do that, Miles? Oh, don't tell me that's a penalty. Hodge pushed him down. Well, there's nothing we can really do at this point, so we'll just put a whole bunch of people back here, and maybe we'll spring one on him to help our goal difference. But other than that, looks like we dropped down a position. We may drop some more after this one. We're at the 67th minute. We're down 4-0. I thought it was about to be 5. Cleared that out. Definitely need to make some more changes. Bola is wore out. There's nobody that can come in for him. Yeah, go out without any pressure. We're not winning this game. The fans are really going to be upset at us because they wanted us to play a defensive type game. And that's just not happening. Let's be extremely direct. We'll play slow. Up. Can Tommy Lay couldn't get a hold of that one. Oh my God, they're through again. Oh, he got so cheeky. I really thought they were about to just burn us on that. '78th minute, we're down 4-0. You're just tuning in. This is not par for the course. Oh, what a move. Here's Young Combs. Can he get his first goal? He gets one in. Yes. Hey, we got on the board. Kalaji Bola, what a through pass. And our loanee, or our loan gets a goal. That was only our second shot on target. They have a 3.43 XGU to our 0.98. Well, I thought maybe he could have played one up there. We could have got another one. Tucker plays that one. Oh, can he get a second one? Oh, man, I thought if he could have got a brace, I'd have started believing here in the 85th minute, but it's not going to happen. This is one of the games I thought we'd get at least a point out of. So with 3 games left, there's maybe 2 games we can get points out of. We just have to hope the results go our way the other place. All right, they're happy with being unlucky. We dropped down to 14th. We are 8 points out. There's 9 points left. Can you take heart from the fact that Fleetwood also slipped up today? It means we missed an opportunity. Such a disappointing result means it's back to training ground. We'll have to do better for sure. You can't be happy following a result and performance like that. The results suggest that, but I thought we did not play. It was an absolute I'm going to use the word omni-shambles. As much as it hurt you, Jetro Williams had a great match. You have to give credit. Nathan Young-Combs got his first league goal for the club today. How important? It's vital. First goal will lead to more. Your task was made even harder today by Armstrong Roco Flex red card. Do you feel let down by his dismissal? It was a bad day at the office all around. Referee was probably justified, it says. Let's see what his rating was for that game. An 8-9. Wow. Okay, so he got it right. Look at that smug dude. He's like, yeah, I called that game right.